Now, for quite a while, we've been talking about unique things about us as Africans. We've been talking about so many beautiful things about us, about our melanin, about our dopamine in our brain, different functions that is serving and all that. And it will be interesting for you to know that quite a lot of things, like I mentioned before, that we do as Africans are actually connected to the uniqueness of our brain chemistry and our body makeup. Yeah, from the physical things that we can see, like the melanin, and to the internal things that we cannot physically see, externally, they are all very important and they are playing very important role in our identity, in our functionality, in our capacity, in our performance, and so many things. So I just quickly want to mention today something about our voice. Probably you've been paying attention to it, but I think it's something obvious. Like you see, there's a uniqueness in our voice. There's something that makes our voice so unique as Africans or any black person in the world. Like when a black person speaks and maybe a non-African or non-black person speaks, you see the difference. Like you see the difference in the voice, in the tonality, in the pitch, in the style, different things. And again, it's like something like maybe some have taken like, oh, they've demonized to say Africans see their voice, they say baritone, or they call it different things like. But there's just something that is unique about our voice. Now I want to tell you what actually brings about that uniqueness in our voice, and that is the fact that now when you look at the voice box around the larynx, that's like your in this tract that like get to the lungs, like that's the air tube. So in the voice box, okay, now there are muscles there that control the flow of the sound and the airway and all that, and that's like what affects the sound and all those things. So now the muscles are the one that contract and control the pitch, the sounds, okay, what we call the phonation. So phonation, vocalization and all that. Now, so the muscles are innervated, of course, by the nerves, and then those nerves are controlled by the brain. Now, guess where the brain is? The brain center that controls the vocalization. Guess where it is? In the brainstem. And in the brainstem is where we have, guess what we have there? We have a very beautiful substantia nigra, which is connected to the melanin and all these other things that we've been talking about. You see, so what actually is important is that our voice, the pitch, the tone, the sound, the volume, everything, our voice is so unique because the brain center that controls our vocalization has a unique composition, has a unique chemistry, which again is connected to dopamine. You see, dopamine is always involved when it comes to all these things. Now we mentioned at the time like dopamine is a lot in our brainstem, in our substantia nigra, and other parts of our brain, which actually supports in a lot of functions that we do as Africans. Now please note again that when we talk about these functions, it doesn't mean they're peculiar only to Africans or other people don't do those functions. It just means that it's part of what makes us unique as Africans. Like when we're talking about us now as a people, not like as individuals. Of course, there will be individual differences, there will be individual uniqueness that is all put into account. But the important thing is like we are looking at us as a people, like what is common to every one of us. Like what you see in majority, like more than 90% of black people in the world, that's what you're gonna see. Yeah, apart from of course the individual differences. So yeah, so very important. It is because of the unique brain chemistry that we have in that part of our brain, that brain center that controls our vocalization, you see, that controls the muscles, the muscle contraction and all that. That is what brings that uniqueness in our voice. Very important. So as I speak now, you see, if let's say a white person is speaking, you're gonna see difference in the pitch, in the tonality, in the style, and that is again is connected to how the nerves, how they innervate the muscles, how they bring about the control of the airways and the style and all that. Again, that is for you to know how unique we are as a people, as black people in the world, and this we must celebrate. You see, we must no longer feel ashamed of what we have. We must no longer be embarrassed of our strength, of our virtues, of our qualities, of what is natural to us. This is natural to us. Nobody put it there. It's natural to us, so we must embrace it. We must celebrate it. We must enjoy it, and we must use it. Yes, because it serves a purpose. Like, there's a reason why we have those things. So we must not demonize whatever we have or look down on ourselves and think, but what do we have? Like, no. We must appreciate what we have. We must celebrate what we have. Exactly. Because nobody's going to do that for us. We are the one that will do that. So please, let's celebrate our very beautiful voice, our unique voice. And again, you see that in how we sing. See how Africans and black people all over the world are blazing the trail and making waves in Afro music. Look what we have now all over the world. Afro music is reigning all over the world. All over the world. Amapiano, a cappella, different styles that we're doing now. It's all over the world. Africans are blazing the trail. They are trailblazers all over the world now. Everybody wanna sing and hear Afro music. You see, it's also all brought down to the uniqueness of our voice, how we have that, baritone, that very unique voice, that, just something special. Like, everybody just want to hear the energy, the vibe in African music and style. Very important. So that's what makes us unique as Africans, and we must continue to celebrate it. All right. So please like and share this. We're on this massive campaign and awareness about celebrating who we are, our identity, our culture, our values, our qualities, our uniqueness. We must keep celebrating that. And I see Africa on the path of progress and development and prosperity, and nothing will ever stop us. Thank you so much for watching this. Like and share, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.